Good Sunday morning. Let me light myself up a little bit there. I'm so excited for today. We've got the greatest day in motorsports. And it's early Sunday morning here. I'm talking to you here at 4:54 a.m. on the East Coast, getting ready for our Sunday morning shows here at Queen City News. But obviously, it's a big day in motorsports. We've got the F1 race at Monaco, the IndyCar race coming up around noonish, 1 o'clock today, and then 6 o'clock tonight. We've got the Coca-Cola 600. So exciting. A lot to track, so much fun to watch all this stuff, and obviously the greatest day in motorsports coming the Sunday before Memorial Day. So really excited about all the racing we've got coming up for today. Before I get to the forecast for the Coca-Cola 600 tonight, I do want to do a little selfish plug here for our Queen City News group. Again, we've got the new and improved Pinpoint weather app, and it's going to come in handy tonight. Even if you download it just tonight, you happen to download it, delete it because you don't want it, you didn't like it or something. It's a good tool to have tonight because we will have some showers and maybe some thunderstorms to track later this evening and overnight tonight during the race. And the interactive radar tool can kind of help you keep an eye on things on the radar, just like NASCAR is going to be doing, just to kind of give you a better idea of where the storms are, where the showers are, and to give you also a better idea of what's going to be happening at the race later this evening at the Coca-Cola 600. And it also tells you when lightning's within a certain mile radius of your location. So that's a cool tool to have because NASCAR is obviously going to be using similar tools like this to make calls on the race later tonight. So the Pinpoint weather app, free on the Google Play and Apple App Store. Let's go ahead and talk about your forecast. We've got a few showers this morning, believe it or not, around the Charlotte area. You can actually see just a few spotty raindrops. Right now, though, again, the track is right in here, right around the Mecklenburg County Cabarrus County line. So obviously we'll be tracking things for the Speedway tonight. Back to the southwest, notice where there's a lot more moisture this morning. You got more widespread rain and thunderstorm activity down towards Athens and just south of the Greenville-Spartanburg area. This activity is going to slowly but surely try and work its way to the north and move into our area, at least this afternoon. You got this little stalled boundary down to the south, and it's slowly lifting to the north. So we're going to be watching this boundary closely through the day today because as that boundary lifts further north, the moisture, the rain chances are also going to lift north where that boundary is going to be. That's where the lift is going to be for those showers and storms today. So I want to show you rain chances today, just throughout the day, and there could be a few thunderstorms here and there. But notice around noon today, it's just very spotty stuff, and then it kind of gets scattered. It'll be kind of widely scattered showers and storms. I mean, they're going to be spread out quite a bit, I'm thinking, through the early afternoon hours. Now, notice by the time the race starts, I've actually got rain chances a little lower. So I think we'll have a few scattered showers and storms trying to get up towards the I-85 corridor, so trying to push towards the racetrack. I'm hoping we can keep things dry during the early afternoon, but I can't promise it. If we do see a downpour or two, hopefully it'll come about 4 or 5 hours before the race to where they can get things dried out and get things started on time tonight at 6 o'clock. I do think we've got a good chance of starting this race on time today. And then later this evening, notice 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock by the end of the race, that's when rain chances are really going to start to go up. So I do think we get the race started really with no issues. As long as we don't get dumped on with the rain around 3, 4 o'clock, I do think this race starts at 6 o'clock today. I'm about 90% sure the race gets started on time. I'm about 70 to 75% sure we get to halfway tonight. And then I'm about 50-50 on whether the race is going to finish without any interruptions at all. So that's something we'll be watching. I think that's the biggest uncertainty is if we're going to see a downpour or two or thunderstorm before the race ends. I think there's pretty good certainty that we get the race started. I think there's also pretty good guidance on whether we're going to get to halfway or not. I do think we'll get to halfway tonight. It's just going to be a matter if we can get through the entire race today without having some rain later tonight. Here's Futurecast. So you can kind of see 2, 3 o'clock. There's going to be this little broken line of scattered storms and showers trying to lift up towards Charlotte and Concord. Again, Concord really is where the track is. Now, don't look at the Concord symbol too much. It's actually a little bit south of that Concord symbol on the map, right there at the Mecklenburg County, Cabarrus County line. So notice you've got those showers and you've got those storms lifting to the north. This kind of fades a little bit, and then by 6 o'clock, most models have this. Just have us dry. It will be a bit overcast with temperatures in the lower 70s. It's going to be a cooler 600 this year compared to previous years in the past. Usually it's real hot and muggy. It's going to be kind of cool, and it shouldn't feel too muggy tonight either. It'll be a little humid though. And notice by 9 o'clock, we've got a few isolated storms trying to pop up around the track. Again, these are going to be hit or miss showers and storms. We call this nowcasting in meteorology later this evening when we're going to be kind of tracking things as it happens. So we'll be watching this through the evening today. So 9 o'clock, you've got some isolated storms popping up. But notice what happens at 10, 11 o'clock. We start seeing a little bit more coverage of these showers and thunderstorms, and especially by midnight. And I do think as we go into the overnight hours, the rain is going to be a bit more widespread. But I do think the rain kind of clears out quite a bit by tomorrow morning if you're going to be traveling home, and also through the day tomorrow. It's just going to be very spotty stuff. So Memorial Day itself actually trending drier so than today. So we'll continue to watch things for you guys. Again, later this evening, Coke 600 forecast, 6 o'clock start time, spotty shower chance, but I do think we'll be dry to start the race, and then storm chances will slowly go up during the race. 90% sure we get the race started on time, about 70 to 75% sure that we get to halfway today. I'm just about 50-50 right now on whether we're going to be able to finish this race without any interruptions from Mother Nature. So we'll continue to watch this for you. We'll be watching the forecast through the evening. I'll actually be at the race tonight. I'm going to be sitting around pit entry. So if you happen to see me, wave at me, say hello. It should be a lot of fun tonight. I'm looking forward to it. I was there the last couple of years. I've been dumped on with the rain. I've had to deal with it. It's not fun, but have a poncho. Be ready for rain tonight, but I think the better chance of it is going to be towards the end of the Coke 600 later this evening and overnight tonight. One last thing, I do think if it wasn't for the Kyle Larson Indy 500 run, I think NASCAR probably would have pushed this race to start earlier. I think they probably would have tried to start this race around dinner, around 5:30, versus just starting at 6. I think they probably would have pushed to start this race a little bit earlier. If it wasn't for the Kyle Larson Indy 500 thing. But I could be wrong. You know, they've got a lot of Memorial Day festivities and stuff that they do before the race. They like to honor the heroes and the fallen and stuff before the race, which is very important around this time of year, the Memorial Day. So obviously big shout out and thanks to everybody that sacrificed their life to keep us all safe and allow me to do what I get to do and things like that. And obviously, you know, they do a lot of different things to bring tributes to them. So they may have wanted to keep it around the same. I know they got Pete Hegseth coming in tonight and stuff too. So we'll see what happens and how things go. But I'm meteorologist Brandon Lawson. Hopefully you've enjoyed the updates. This is going to be my last big vlog. But if I see things on the radar tonight, I'll definitely post things on my socials and try to keep you guys updated on the forecast as we go throughout the evening. I'm meteorologist Brandon Lawson, guys. Have fun at the race tonight. Be safe and take care of each other.